Thank you for coming. I see people joining. Thank you for joining us. It means a lot. We're here in our beautiful yoga yurt, and I don't know if you can see very well what's going on here, but it's a big, beautiful, spacious room out here on our property at Blue Sky, and when we come in here, it's like a whole other world. So we thought we would come and practice in here today, and we wanted to invite you into our practice. So thank you so much for coming, for joining us from wherever you are, all over the world, hopefully, and Houston, Austin, the mountains, the beaches, everywhere. This is Mia, our daughter.
She wants to be TikTok famous.
Y'all already know me.
She's already famous from Houston. Well, we wanted to just offer this offering up because, like I said, we need our yoga practice, and maybe all the studios seem to be shutting down, and that's probably a good thing as we're social distancing, and yet we have our home practice, and so we wanted to invite you into our home practice. Normally we wouldn't do it while we were talking, but we would just do it silently or to some music. Sometimes Albina will lead us. Sometimes we'll play a recording like this from our teachers, and we'll practice to it. So we hope in that spirit we're offering this up, that you can practice to now with us, or you can practice later when you have time. We're going to save it, and yeah. So everything good?
Yeah.
All right. So right now, the feeling that I have is that there's a lot of worry and stress around what's happening with this coronavirus pandemic, and it's normal to have some fear come up around that, and we want to put fear in its right place. It's not what drives us. We can acknowledge that it's there. I know that when I went out yesterday, I went to the grocery store, and here at least, it was very calm. People were friendly and far away from each other, and it was calm. And then, someone would come down my aisle, I'd smile and go the other way. But, when you put on the news, it's like every single time you refresh, something new to worry about, right? Something new information that seems scary. But that's always true. I've noticed that it's always true. When you turn on the news, most of the news is bad. Like, it seems like the bad news is what gets the highlights. And then when you walk outside, out into the fresh air, it's like crickets and birds and sunshine, and it's not, you can't see all that. So there's all this good news happening too, just to remember that we can acknowledge our fear, and we need to put it in its right place and see what's really essential right now. Is 400 rolls of toilet paper essential right now? Do you even need toilet paper? And what it's allowed us to do here, which I think is really nice, is draw back and be with our family and cook meals together. My daughter made pasta last night. It was excellent.
And pizza.
And so we all got to enjoy it. So yeah, my 12-year-old and her friend who was with us made us a full meal, and yeah, we just got to be together. We went for a family hike.
You ain't mentioning me.
You're here. So, there's this really great story that you've probably heard me tell if you've come to my classes before about Ganesh and the race around the universe. And it seems appropriate here. My teacher told it to me. But there's a story from the Vedas about Ganesh and his parents and his brother Skanda. They were kids and they were playing together, and they're fighting over. It was very much like now. They were fighting over very limited resources. This bowl of candy, and they were like, mine, trying to hoard it and not sharing. My kids do that sometimes, and I do that sometimes. So their mom, Parvati, who's also a god, came to them and said, look, let's solve this by just having a contest. The contest is the first one who can race around the universe 3 times will get all the candy. That's a great idea to have your kids compete. But anyway, that's what she said. So they were like, got excited and like, I'm gonna win. And Skanda's actually pretty quick and like limber. He's a warrior, so he's really fast. So he's like, I got this. And he just takes off on his chariot. Really fast around the universe one time before anybody can even respond. And Ganesh is like sitting there, just calm. And then Skanda's like, dude, you're not even going. He's like, all, you know, he's excited. He just takes off again. One more race around the whole universe. He notices, you know, like Ganesh still hasn't moved any. And then he takes off again. Around the universe for the 3rd time. And then right then, Ganesh gets up and very calmly walks around his parents 3 times and sits down. And then Skanda comes in and it's like, I won, and runs over to grab the candy. And Parvati says, hold on a second. Ganesh, why didn't you race around the universe? You just walked around us 3 times. Can you explain that? And he said, you are my universe. And so he got the candy. We like to think that he shared it with Skanda. We don't know that part. But what I take from that is he knows what's essential. Like it's very easy to run around and do things and feel like we need to do all these things and grab everything that we can. And at a time like this, it's really great to see that really not that many things are super essential, but it's our family, our breath, the time to nourish ourselves, to help our friends and neighbors. You know, a lot of it that we're seeing isn't so essential. And this yoga practice helps us remember that. So while we practice, we can focus on what's essential. We're going to ground down into what's really happening right now in our bodies. And then Albina's going to lead us through a practice. So there is a chant that goes with this, and you're welcome to chant with me. It's Sharanam Ganesha. And Ganesh we just talked about, he's wise, he knows what's essential. And Sharanam is shelter. You know, we're kind of sheltering in place. It's also asking for shelter, for help, for healing. And it goes like this. Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam. Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. One more time. Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. All right, so now we're just going to do one Om together. Exhale everything out. Big inhale for Om.
We'll start with unlocking of the hips. Bring the soles of your feet together and you can slide your feet away from your groin. With both hands, grab onto your right thigh, lean over to your left, and pull the thigh bone away from the hip joint. Put your hand on your thigh, left hand back, and a foot away from your hip. Take a big inhale, lift up your chest. And exhale, go into side bend. You can close your eyes here. Let your head hang heavy towards your left shoulder. And take a really big inhale, lift up through your bottom ribs, fill up your lungs. Exhale, press your hand against your thigh and relax your neck. Feel the pleasure, the sweetness of the simple pose. Feel the pleasure of your deep, nourishing, grounding breath. And if it feels good to you, you can slowly move your head forward a little bit and back just a tiny bit, feeling for all those tight muscles along the right side of your neck. And once you find a particularly interesting spot, you can pause there and take another big breath in. Exhale, relax your jaw, your throat, all the areas around your neck and shoulders. In second stage, keeping your hand on your thigh, twist a little bit and fold your chest over your left knee. Hang your head down, relaxing your neck, softening your throat. And now send your deep breath into the right side of your low back. I like to move my head side to side and feel that interesting connection between my neck and my low back. You can play with that if that feels good to you. Feet are active. Spread your toes. And send your deep breath down into your pelvis, your low back, all those tight areas in your body. And slowly ease your way out of the pose. Take your time. Take a deep breath and feel how one side of your body is totally open and the other side is a little bit jealous. So let's do the other side. With both hands, grab onto your left thigh, lean onto the right, and pull the thigh bone away from the hip joint. Set your hip bone down, hand is on your thigh, right hand out, big breath in, lift up through your torso. And exhale, side bend to your right. Hang your head down, relax your neck, and press your hand. Take a big breath in, lift up through your belly, through your ribs. Exhale, glide your shoulder blades down your back, and if it feels good, you can just dance a little bit side to side. Feel for opening up your hips, your shoulders. We've been hiking. We've been skiing here in Taos, New Mexico, so I feel a lot of tightness in my shoulders and my hips, and this feels quite delicious. So you can totally stay here or take a big breath and lift up through your belly. And exhale, pull your belly in and fold forward. You can rest your elbows on your knees or go deeper into your forward fold. Maybe your elbows will touch the floor, maybe not. Hang your head down, relaxing your neck. And move your shoulders away from your ears. And right now, take a big breath in into your shoulders, into your upper back area. Exhale, relax your shoulders and drape your arms heavy down towards the floor. Let your head hang heavy down towards the floor. And if this feels good to you, you can sway and dance a little bit side to side. Feel for opening up all those tight areas in your hips and low back and shoulders and neck. Unwind your arms, press your hands down into the mat with breath, sit up. And let's do the other side.
Yeah.
Change the cross of your legs. Your right knee is on the bottom right now, left knee on top. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your right arm under. You can also give yourself a big hug. And pause here for a few breaths. If this feels good to you, you can sway side to side. You can move your shoulders, wiggling side to side. Take a big breath and lift up through your side waist, your collarbones. Stay here. Exhale, move your elbow tips away from your chest a little bit and lift your elbows higher than your heart. And now relax your shoulders down away from your ears and feel for this sweet opening in your shoulders and your upper back. Inhale, lift up through your torso, through your core. Exhale, belly in and fold forward. You can rest your elbows on your knees or go deeper, reaching your elbows down towards the floor. Hang your head down. And take a big breath into your low back, your sacrum region. Exhale, relax your low back. Send your sit bones down into the earth. And hang your head heavy down towards the floor. Unwind your arms, press your hands down and sit up. Stretch your legs out and shake them out. Feel how good it feels. Let's do abs and wake up the core. Lie down on your back. And we'll do simple elbow to knee abs or bicycle abs. Clasp your hands behind your neck and head. Bring your elbows in towards each other, squeezing the sides of your skull with your forearms. Inhale, lift head and shoulders up off the floor. Exhale, elbows towards your left thigh. Extend out through your right leg. Spread all of your toes and pull low belly in. And all you do here is just switch and switch and switch and keep going. Press low back down into the mat. Watch your belly move, pull your low belly in. And then relax your head into your own hands, relaxing your neck and throat. Toes are active, feet are active, spread your toes. And lift your shoulder blades off the floor. So lifting up higher. And twist, and twist, 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 twist. Keep going. Do you feel it, Roger?
I'm warming up.
Yay! We're warming up the core. Press low back against the mat. Pull low belly in. Lift your head and shoulders higher off the floor. Lift up your chin and relax your throat. Keep going. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. Stretch your legs out. Stretch your arms up and over your head and take a big, juicy inhale. Open your mouth and exhale. Enjoy this full body stretch, your full body opening. Enjoy opening up your abs, stretching out your core. And then bend your knees, roll to your side. And come into dolphin. If you've never done dolphin before, watch me first. Place your elbows on your mat. Your elbows are as wide as your shoulders. If you've done yoga for a while, hands are flat on the floor, forearms are parallel to each other. If you need extra support, clasp your hands. Hang your head down and start with a big breath in into the back of your heart. Exhale, lift up your hips. Straighten out your legs as much as you can. Relax your neck. That's it. And if this feels good to you, you can simply bend your knees right and left, stretching out your hamstrings, opening up your shoulders. I even feel the stretch in my low back here. Press your forearms down into the mat. Inhale, lift your ribs up out of your shoulders. Lift your hips up out of your low back. Exhale, relax your neck and throat. Hang your head down towards the floor and send your heels down towards the floor. You can stay here if you want extra excitement. Ground down through your right foot and stretch your left leg up towards the sky. Lift up out of your shoulders. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Your throat is soft, it's relaxed. Relax your jaw. And lower your left foot down. Stretch your right leg up towards the sky. Soften the space behind your eyes. Relax your jaw. And reach up through your lifted leg. Lifting up out of your shoulders. Lifting up out of your low back. And release, lower your right foot down. Place your knees down on the mat and sit up. Take a deep breath in. Woo! My shoulders are open. And let's move through suns. Coming up to standing at the top of your mat. I'm going to take off these socks. We'll play some music. How are you guys doing? That is so weird. This one is facing one way, this one facing the other way. All right, we'll just follow my verbal instructions for right and left. And let's do it. So at the top of your mat, your toes and heels are together, hands are at heart center. We'll start with suns. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your neck. Lunge, step your left foot back. Place your knee down on the mat and stay here. Lower your hips down. If it feels good to you, you can rock side to side, moving your hips side to side. Take a deep breath down into your hips, into your low back. Feel all those areas opening up and stretching. And because Roger likes this part, we're going to go into nomad, so half splits. Send your hips back, straighten out your right leg. Take a big breath in, scoop your heart forward. Exhale, fold.
We are in a yurt, so
Yeah.
nomad's pose makes a lot of sense.
Point and flex your right toe. Feel how pointing and flexing opens up new areas in your hamstring, in your hip. Relax your neck. Lunge, bend your right knee. Your hands can stay on the mat. You can place your hands on the knee, or you can stretch your arms up towards the sky. Take a big breath and lift up through your heart, through your ribs. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your throat. And put your hands on your mat, step back into plank. Modified chaturanga, lower your knees down, lower down onto your belly, low cobra. Move your hands ahead of the shoulders, and then pull your ribs forward and up. Feel the stretch in your belly, enjoy it. Exhale, down dog. Yay! Walk it out, bend your knees, right and left, right and left. Lunge, step your left foot forward between your hands, place your back knee down, keep your hands on the mat for now. Move your hips side to side, stretching out your hips area, your lower back. You can turn it up a little bit. And then nomad's pose in the yurt, in the beautiful yoga yurt. Move your hips back, half split. Point, flex, point, flex. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, lengthen out through your belly. Exhale, fold, relax your neck, enjoy. And come back to lunge, bend your left knee, lower your hips down, hands can stay on the mat, on the knee, or stretch your arms up. Take a big breath in, lift up through your ribs, lift up through your heart. Exhale, hands down, step up to the top of your mat, forward fold, relax your neck. Ground down through your feet, inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge, step your right foot back. Knee down, hands can stay on the mat, on the knee, or you can stretch your arms up. Exhale, hands down, nomad's pose, half split. Point, flex, point, flex. Lunge, bend your left knee, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back. Modified chaturanga, lower your knees, lower down onto your belly. Low cobra. Put your hands ahead of the shoulders and pull your ribs forward and up. Exhale, down dog. Lunge, step your foot forward. Knee down, arms up. Lower your hands down, nomad's pose. Rock your hips back and point and flex your toes. Take a big breath down into your low back. Feel your body waking up, becoming alive. Your blood is rushing through your veins. Oxygen is flowing through your bloodstream. It's a wonderful day to be alive. Bend your knees, stretch your arms up. Take a big breath and lift up through your heart. Open your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step up to the top of your mat. Forward fold, relax your neck. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge with toes curled under, step your left foot back. Keep your back toes curled under. Lower your hips down. And here, I like to rock back and forth. Breathe down into your hips. to slow down your movement, slow down your breath so you can feel the pleasure of this simple pose. And you can keep your hands on the mat, you can place your hands on the knee, or you can stretch your arms up if you want more challenge, more excitement. And step back into plank. Lower down, modified chaturanga. Low cobra, pull your ribs forward and up. Exhale, down dog. Lunge with toes curled under, step your left foot forward. Back toes are curled under, lower your hips down, and then rock back and forth. And as you rock back and forth, feel for opening up your right hip joint. Feel for creating space in your low back. And you can keep your hands on the mat, you can place your hands on the knee or stretch your arms up for extra excitement. Here you go, Roger. And step up to the top of your mat, forward fold with your neck relaxed. Press down through your inner feet, inhale, come all the way up to standing, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Arrow lunge, step your right foot back. This time, point your toes so the top of your back foot is on the mat, and then lift your knee a couple of inches off the floor. Inhale, scoop your heart forward. Exhale, lower your pelvis down towards the mat, and here you can rock your pelvis side to side. Make it slow, make it luscious, make it delightful. And you can stay here, or you can place your hands on the knee, or stretch your arms up towards the sky if you want extra excitement. And step back into plank. Modified chaturanga, lower down onto your belly, low cobra. Pull your ribs forward and up. Exhale, down dog. Arrow lunge, step your right foot forward. Point your back toes, lift your knee off the mat, rock side to side. Breathe down into your pelvis. And for extra excitement, you can place your hands on the knee or stretch your arms up towards the sky. I'm just gonna chill here. This feels good to me. Take a juicy breath down into the bottom of your pelvis. Exhale, relax your pelvis, relax your belly. And step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Hang your head down towards the floor. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Easy twisting lunge. Step your left foot back, both legs are at a 90-degree angle. Left hand down, right arm up. Press down through your back shin and your front foot. Inhale, make your torso super long. Exhale, roll on through your top shoulder. Relax your neck and let your head hang heavy down towards the floor. Enjoy. Enjoy the sweetness of this pose. Your shoulders are open and your heart is stretching open. This is a twist, so you're twisting your spine, massaging your internal organs. Take a deep breath down into your lower back and sacrum. Exhale, press your front foot down into the floor and tuck your tailbone down slightly, moving the top rim of your sacrum away from your lower back. Feel how this opens up your lower back. And release. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or low cobra. You can lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, down dog. Easy twisting lunge. Step your left foot forward. Both legs are at a 90-degree angle. Stretch your left arm up. And relax your neck. Spread your fingers and your hand bones wide without making your hand rigid. Inhale, telescope your ribs away from your pelvis. Exhale, press your back shin down into the mat, roll open through your top shoulder and relax your neck a little bit more. Enjoy. Untwist, step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Twisting lunge, step your right foot back. Both legs are at a 90-degree angle. This time, place your right elbow tip on your thigh. Make a fist with your right hand. Left palm is on top of your fist. Inhale, move your belly button away from your pubic bone. Move your sternum away from your pelvis. Exhale, press your left hand on top of your fist. Roll open through your top shoulder and hang your head down. This is a deeper twist. You're twisting, wringing out stiffness out of your lower back. Feel it, enjoy it, celebrate it. Untwist, move with breath, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Twisting lunge, step your right foot forward, back knee down, left elbow tip on your thigh, make a fist. Right palm is on top of your fist. And as you roll open through your top shoulder, take a big breath in. Exhale, hang your head down. Feel the pleasure of relaxing your neck, relaxing your brain. And then deepen your breath. Take a full breath down into the bottom part of your belly. Exhale, let go of your neck more. And twist with breath, step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Press down to your inner feet. Inhale, come all the way up to standing reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge back and with hands on sacrum, step your left foot back. Place your back knee down, lower your hips down. And place both hands on your sacrum. Pressing the heels of your hands down, moving your sacrum down towards the floor. Inhale, lift your sternum, your collarbones up away from your pelvis. Exhale, move the heads of the shoulders back, elbows back. Enjoy this opening in your torso. The area surrounding your heart. And take a deep breath right into your heart. Exhale, relax your throat, relax your jaw. And release. Woo! Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, maybe up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lunge back, bend hands on sacrum, step your left foot forward. Back knee down. Place your hands on your sacrum. And as you open up this area surrounding your heart, breathe more space. More opening into the areas under your collarbones, the sides of your heart. Ooh. And then step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Relax your neck. Ooh, that feels good. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge H to B, step your right foot down. You can pat your knee, folding the right side of your mat under your knee. Reach back with your right hand, grab hold of your foot, and gently pull your heel towards your butt. This is called lunge heel to butt. In all of this coronavirus madness, the number one thing that I learned is how much I like touching my face. Like my face is itching right now. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, move your right wrist towards your left inner thigh and bring your heel closer to your butt. Enjoy this line of energy. The right side of your body is becoming awake. It's becoming alive.
My foot's supposed to be my butt. I win.
Let that go. Step back. Chaturanga. My hamstrings are more open than yours.
It's a concept.
Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Lunge, heel to butt. Step your right foot forward. Place your back knee down. Fold the left side of your mat under your knee for more padding. If your knee is tweaky, reach back with your left hand, touch your foot. And then bring your heel closer to your butt. Send your deep breath into your left hip, the left quad. Exhale, just enjoy. Enjoy this opening. I like to move my head a little bit to the right, so even the left side of my neck, left side of my heart, left hip, left quad are all opening up. I breathe open that line of energy and it feels oh so good. And let that go. Step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Take your head down, shake it out a little bit, shake it out. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lounge lunge, step your left foot back. Place your back knee down, step your left hand ahead of the plumb line of the shoulder. Is that how you say it? Plumb line. And then like lounging, you're like lounging on the couch. Bring your left wrist down towards the floor. Your right hand is on your shin and you're hugging your leg in towards your chest. Take a deep breath into the left side of your body. Exhale, relax your left ribs down towards the floor. This is my most favorite pose.
That's true for most people.
For me, it is. I love this pose. So the more you relax like the spaces between your left ribs. The more you like literally let your ribs hammock down towards the floor, the more pleasure you'll feel in this pose. Feel all those areas, those tight areas, those areas that we often ignore along the left side of our bodies. Breathe into those areas and invite them to open up. Invite them to relax and soften. Invite them to offer up their wisdom, their guidance. There is a lot of guidance in you. And ease your way out of the pose, step back, move with breath, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Lounge lunge, step your left foot forward. Place your back knee down. Step your right hand ahead of the plumb line of the shoulder. Left hand is on your shin. And drape your right ribs down towards the floor. If you've been skiing, hiking, or sitting a bunch, I bet this pose feels delightful.
Fear also causes your lungs to tighten up.
I'll say that out loud. Say that.
Fear and worry also causes your ribs to tighten up and you get short of breath. Everything kind of seizes up. This helps to unwind some of that.
I can hang out here all day long.
Me too.
Yoga nerds! And ease your way out of the pose. Step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge, back bend with brain cradling. Step your right foot back. Place your back knee down, lower your hips down. Clasp your hands behind your neck and head. Elbows in, inhale. Reach your elbow tips up towards the sky. Brain cradling. And this pose doesn't need to be like super intense where you become super rigid. Instead, feel for pleasure. Breathe into your side ribs. Take a big breath in. Spread open your side ribs. Like you're opening up your wings of your heart. Exhale, relax your side ribs. Relax your throat. Relax your brain. And ease your way out of this pose. Step back, chaturanga. Woo! Inhale, lift and open your heart. Enjoy it. Exhale, down dog. Lunge back bend with brain cradling. Step your right foot forward. Lower your pelvis down, clasp your hands behind your neck and head, elbows in. And reach your elbow tips up towards the sky. Lower your chin down slightly so the back of the neck is long. Now take a deep breath into the top and the back of your brain. Exhale, relax your brain. Relax the space behind your eyes. Relax your jaw, your throat. Breathe open the areas surrounding your heart, the sides, the front, the back of your heart. And release. Come on up to standing at the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, stretch up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Take a big breath in. Feel what you feel. Feels quite good. Have some water. Let's take a little water break. Hey, what's wrong with you? 10.
Yep, we gotta wind it up. Sooner.
How did that happen?
Technical difficulties. We're gonna keep going for a bit more.
Oh. All right, we gotta do the pigeons. Okay, at the top of your mat, toes and heels are together. B series with vignettes. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. With neck relaxed, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Archer warrior one, step your left foot forward. Spin your back heel down. For archer, stretch your right arm up, bend your elbow, and with your left hand, guide your elbow straight up. You can stay here or go for full archer, connecting your hands behind your heart. So archer is a great way to open up your shoulders, your upper back. This is a great pose that opens up your heart so that you can connect to your heart's wisdom, your heart's guidance, your heart's truth. So press down for both feet, grounding down into the earth. Take a big breath right into your heart. Exhale, soften your throat, your shoulders, your side ribs, and enjoy. Twisting lunge, interlock. Place your back knee down on the mat. Both legs are at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, right arm up towards the sky. Open up the right side body. And exhale, bring your armpit towards your thigh. Maybe this is where you stay today. Maybe you go for the bind. Wherever you are, hang your head down towards the floor. Relax your neck. Slowly ease your way out of the pose, pigeon. Place your left shin down on the mat and fold forward. You can stay in pigeon. If you want extra excitement, pigeon heel to butt. Reach back with your right hand, catch your foot, and fold forward. My Instagram is something weird. I guess it maxes out at an hour.
Start again.
This one is still going.
Good.
that. Go step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Archer warrior, one step your right foot forward between your hands, spin back, heel down, stretch your left arm up. With your right hand, guide your elbow straight up towards the sky. You can stay here or full archer. Bring your right hand behind your back, connect your hands. Twisting lunge into lock. Place your back knee down. Both legs are at a 90-degree angle. Bring your left armpit towards your thigh. You can stay here or go for full bind. Relax your neck. Dang, this feels good. Woo! Pigeon. Right shin down. Fold your chest down towards the floor. You can stay here or pigeon heel to butt. Reach back with your left hand. Grab your foot and then pull forward. Vinyasa. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Triangle, step your left foot forward between your hands. Left hand is on your shin. Stretch your right arm up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen out through your torso, make your side waist long. Exhale, roll open through your top shoulder and hang your head down towards the floor. You like it, babe?
I feel so good.
Mm-hmm. We can do yoga all day here. Pigeon. Both hands on the floor. Widen your stance by moving your back foot a little bit to the right.
He called it pigeon. Pyramid.
Pyramid. I like to rock my hips side to side and kind of shift my weight back and forth. Once I find that sweet spot where I feel my left hamstring stretching in the most delightful way, I pause, inhale, scoop your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Relax your neck. Twisting pigeon, armpit to the foot. Place your left shin down on the mat. Sit down on your left hip and move your back knee forward. Your front shin is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Flex your toes back. Inhale, stretch your left arm up towards the sky. Open up the left side body. Exhale, hook your elbow tip or your armpit against your foot. Make a fist. Left palm, right palm is on top of your fist. You can stay here or grab hold of your foot and pull your chest towards your foot. Inhale, roll open through your top shoulder, twist your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, hang your head down towards the earth. Relax your neck. Breathe down into your pelvis. Feel your hips stretch and open. And you can stay here or you can straighten out your back leg. Curl your back toes under. And as you roll open through your right shoulder, you roll the front of your right hip down towards the floor, twisting a little bit more. Slowly ease your way out of the pose. We're going to move into double pigeon from here. Bring your right leg around into the front and stack one shin on top of the other. Flex toes back towards the shins. Take a deep breath before you freak out. Hands are behind your hips. Inhale, lift up through your sternum. Lift up through your collarbones. And exhale, walk your hands in front of your shins and fold forward.
You can also stay upright, put something on your wrist, knee, put something under your foot for support. Pillows work really well.
Breathe down into your pelvis. Relax your jaw and your throat. In any way you can, crawl back into down dog. And once you're there, shake out your hips. Triangle, step your right foot forward. Right hand is on your shin, Stretch your left arm up towards the sky. Hang your head down, relaxing your throat, relax your jaw. Take a big, juicy inhale into the sides of your heart. Widen your side ribs. Exhale, roll open through your top shoulder a little bit more and hang your head down, softening your throat, your jaw, your brain. Pyramid. Reset your feet to widen your stance. Move your back foot to the left a little bit. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, make your belly long. Exhale, fold. Relax your neck. Twisting pigeon armpit to the foot, right shin down. Sit down on your right butt cheek, move your front shin parallel to the top of your mat. Flex toes back, inhale, right arm up, open up the right side body. Exhale, hook your elbow tip or your armpit against your foot, make a fist. Left palm is on top of your fist. Twist, hang your head down. You can also straighten out your back leg, curl your toes under, and rotate the front of your left hip down towards the earth. Breathe in a way that feels really good. Deepen your breath. Release. Double pigeon. Bring your left leg around, stack your left shin on top of right, or you can simply cross your ankles. Flex toes back towards your shin so your feet are active. Anchor down to your fingertips behind your pelvis. Inhale, lift up, open up your entire core. Exhale, walk your hands in front of your shins and fold. Do you want to do Shavasana?
Sure.
And release. Stretch both legs out in front of you. Shake out your legs. Feel all this freedom, this space in your hips. Lie down on your back and hug your knees in towards your chest. Spinal twist. Scoop your hips slightly to the left. Lower your knees over to the right. You can cross your left knee over your right for a little deeper twist. And stretch your left arm over your head. Take a big breath into your lower back. Exhale and let go of any residual tension you have in your throat, your jaw. The space between your eyebrows, or space behind your eye. And then come back to center. Move your hips slightly to the right. Knees to the left. You can cross your right knee over the left. Stretch your right arm by your heel. Enjoy. And come back to center. Shavasana. Stretch legs out, stretch arms out.
Take a long, slow, full, luxurious breath in. Open your mouth and let all the tension out. Let the earth rise up to hold you so that you can let go in your muscles. Let go in your connective tissue. Let go in your brain, let it soften. Open to receive. Take your time here to receive the truth of this moment. The truth of this very moment is that you have nothing to defend or protect. truth of this moment is that you have nothing to promote. The truth of this moment is that you have nothing to hide. The truth of this moment is that you have nothing to fear. The truth of this moment is that you have everything you need right now. And you're okay. Feel that. The truth of this moment is that you're guided, and you're held, and you're protected by a force so much bigger than you. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth good. You begin to wake up your fingers and toes. Get your body back, stretch out. Any way that feels good. One by one, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big, loving squeeze. Remind yourself that even when I can't control everything, you know it's okay. It's all going to be okay. Roll to one side. Slowly make your way up to seated. Sit up really tall. If you want, you can join in or you can just bow your head. Thank you for joining us. May we use this practice to help us remember that everything's going to be okay. And to come back over and over again to remember what's essential. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. We love you. Thanks for joining and rejoining and rejoining and rejoining. That's the way the practice works. We just keep coming back. Technical difficulties in our lives or technical difficulties on the mat or electronically, we just remember to come back. Thank you.
Bye. We love you. Come visit us in Taos, New Mexico.